Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about EV training in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and the easiest place to do so. What's really great about the way the map is designed in Scarlet and Violet is there is one centralized place where you can find a lot of Pokemon that give high EVs in every stat. So let's talk about that. First of all, what is EV training? Well, it allows you to specialize your Pokemon for the role they perform best in. EVs, or effort values, are gained by battling with a Pokemon, and they boost your stats, along with a Pokemon's IVs, or individual values. You can think of IVs as like a Pokemon's DNA. It's what they're born with. Each stat has a number 0 through 31, 31 being the best. And so that's like their natural ability. EVs are changeable through the environment or battling. So if you think about like biology, right? IVs are like what you're born with. EVs are how you take advantage of what you have and you do something with it. Each Pokemon you battle awards different amounts and types of EVs. So what do you need to EV train in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Well, there are certain items that will help you do this faster. And those items are easily purchasable in the Delibird presence of Mesagoza. They're called the Power Weight, Power Bracer, Power Belt, Power Lens, Power Band, and Power Anklet. Each one helps train a different stat, and they cost 10,000 Pokédollars each. So in the long run, that's going to be 60,000 Pokédollars, but this is way cheaper in the long run than spending cash on vitamins, which also raise EVs. So this is a cheaper in the long process of EV training. So where's the best place to EV train? Obviously, that's Area 0. The Great Crater of Paldea is ideal because there are so many powerful Pokemon in there that provide lots of EVs in every stat type. The whole area is filled with these Pokemon, and thanks to the experience share, you don't have to battle with the Pokemon you're EV training anymore. You can battle with a Pokemon that you've already trained or is just really strong, and any Pokemon that's in your party is going to receive the same level of EVs regardless of whether they fight or not. So let's move into individual stats. If you're playing Scarlet and Violet and you want to train your hit points, these are the Pokemon available in Area 0 that you want to battle with. In Scarlet, that'd be Chansey, Vaporeon, Go-Go, Dunsparce, Farigiraf, Bellibolt, and Screamtail, the Paradox Pokemon. In Violet, it's basically the same list without Screamtail. You notice that some of these Pokemon have stars under or next to their names. That means you can also fight their lower forms too. So Dunsparce also provides hit points, and Bellibolt does as well if you ran into like a Tadbolt or something. Farigiraf does not work that way. You just should not fight Giraffarigs if you're trying to train hit points. They give a different type of EV. In attack, the list is very extensive. In Scarlet, you can battle Honchkrows, Gabites, Bisharps, Zweilous, Hawlucha, Lycanroc, Copperajah, Lokix, Houndstone, Great Tusk, Brute Bonnet, Slitherwing, or the Roaring Moon. Where in Violet, the list is a little different, having Honchkrow, Gabite, Bisharp, Hawlucha, Lycanroc, Copperajah, Lokix, Houndstone, Iron Hands, Iron Thorns, and Iron Valiant. So there's lots of different attack options. The cave where Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant are excellent places to do attack training. In Scarlet, Roaring Moon is going to show there a lot, as well as Houndstone, Lycanroc, Zweilous, and Gabite. So that's a great place to train for attack. In Violet, a few less options, but with Iron Valiant there, Houndstone, Lycanroc, Gabite, you can still get a lot done. In terms of defense, there are a lot less Pokemon available. However, they are pretty efficient. Corviknight and Garganacl and their whole line are going to be good for defense. And if you're playing Pokemon Violet, Iron Treads is also a possible defense booster. So you can use Iron Treads if you're playing Pokemon Violet. For special attack, you've got Golduck, Espeon, Girafarig, Frostmoth, and Glimmora available. And then if you're playing Scarlet, Sandy Shocks is a possibility. Whereas if you're playing Pokemon Violet, you have Iron Moth and Iron Jugulus. Glimmora is pretty easy to do. I trained a Pokemon in special attack last night, and I exclusively battled Glamora for that. So Glamora is a pretty easy Pokemon to find at the lowest area of Area 0. For special defense, there's only 4 Pokemon available that you can fight that are Hypno, Umbreon, Altaria, and Floette. Floette is very abundant in the 3rd area of Area 0 near Research Station 3, so that might be a good spot to go if you're looking for special defense training. Finally, Speed has a lot of options as well, more so in Pokemon Violet than in Pokemon Scarlet. In Scarlet, you have Raichu, Dugtrio, Jumpluff, Medicham, Floatzel, Talonflame, Salazzle, Espartha, and Palmo. Jumpluff spawn pretty heavily near the top of Area 0, so Jumpluff is a solid choice for that. In Pokemon Violet, you do have more options because of Dracloak, one of your game's exclusive Pokemon, as well as Iron Bundle, which is an abundant Paradox Pokemon in Area 0. So you've got a couple extra options for Speed if you're playing Pokemon Violet. If you're specifically looking to train an attacker or special attacker, you may want to consider these Pokemon to train with. If you're looking for a physical attacker, Weavile provide 1 attack EV and 1 speed EV, so that's going to speed up your training a little bit because you're going to get 1 attack and 1 speed. And for special attack, Venomoth does 1 special attack and 1 speed. So if you're trying to do a special attacker, or a speedy one at least, you might want to go with Venomoth there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was informational and helpful for you, and that it's going to make it easier for you to do your EV training in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The Charizard raid event is coming, or has gone and passed, but there are more events coming up, so I hope you're ready, and we'll see you out there in raids. Bye.